Get him, 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 get him. Get him, Zelly. She's like, I don't want no part of this collie club here. Mama Queen, get him. What's up, Pack Fam? I'm back with another hot and sweaty video because it's always 1,000 degrees here. But I have awesome news for you. Peanut's coming home on Friday afternoon. Today is Monday night. It's Monday night right here. It's nighttime. So she's coming home on Friday afternoon. She's coming from the northern part of Florida and we're in South Florida. So I am right now doing some work in the barn. I have been for the last couple days. I haven't really filmed everything I should have, but I'm gonna bring you guys along and show you what I've accomplished so far. Okay, so I removed these mats out of her stall. They were always horrible since we bought this barn and I hated them, but I didn't have mats back then. So, but now I have these ones in my aisleway. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these ones here for the stall and then just get new ones for the aisleway. Cause I'll have to wait a little bit for money reasons. But anyway, I redid her stall yesterday. So I took out the mats, leveled everything out here, and then I raked everything and added about 5 to, I think it was 5 or 6 wheelbarrows of sand. So we got pretty white sand. This always was like a big dip, which I'm gonna probably add a little bit more just to level it some tonight before I put the mats down, because I really want it like going up to here. So after that, I put WD-40 on both these latches because they were like really rusty and like hadn't been used. So I did that. Since the horses haven't been here, I have like amazing grass on the pasture. And then the biggest thing that I've done was taking off, I had automatic waterers, and I'll show you what they look like in the other stalls. So you can see here, like it is completely rusted over. I'm not gonna have her drink out of that. And then you can see I have them in each stall. So like here's this one, which is all nasty and dried out. And this is Tough stall, so hopefully in the near future we'll be getting this stall all ready like Peanuts is. So it took me forever to get this off the wall, like literally 2 days. Like I just finished getting it off the wall. There was a really stubborn screw that literally took me 3 hours to loosen yesterday. And then today I went to Home Depot and got like some new parts for my drill to get it off. And then I'm replacing it with this really nice black automatic water here, which I like a lot more. You know, I don't know if this one will rust, but even if it does, it's like, I don't know, it just looks better to me. So I have that one. And right now I am going to install it here. Although I have a stuck nail in there, and you can see like the circles from me trying to twist the automatic water off. It is what it is. I'll just drill new holes since I have a stuck nail there. I'll just bring it up like right here and drill 2 new holes there. And then it's just easy as like a PVC fitting here, which I have from the old one. Hopefully I can reuse it. If not, I'll be going back to Home Depot tomorrow. Other than that, it's like little things like, so like this was hers when she was here. Obviously it needs to be cut. And I do have new stuff for her. Lots of new stuff for her. So I have these 2 brand new halters. This one I got off of like a barrel racing tack group, which I just absolutely love. And then this little rainbow halter here with a rainbow lead as a regular like nylon one, because I do have my cross ties here. And then I got her a couple more things here. I got her a bag of treats. I got her a new brush. I got her one of those like hanging lick-it things, which there's like a salt one in there too, a hay bag, a feed bucket. I mean, I did have a lot of these things, but they were like just rusted and dirty and old. And my feed room is gonna be tomorrow's task. I need new pallets all here because we threw out all those old ones here. And then I did get her a new bucket, which I didn't know I had these buckets right here. I probably could have washed those, but it is what it is. I got her a new bucket. So I also got her some sand rid because I'm sure she hasn't been cleared of sand in a long time, and that's a 7-day treatment. Like I said, new salt block here. This is like the really big one. I got her some Shoshin, some liniment for her stocky legs because she always gets stocked up. I'm sure that hasn't changed. Some vet wrap just in case. I did get her some of this aspirin. Never know, it's good to have on hand. A new feed scoop because that one I don't trust because I had just left everything as is in here. That feed can's garbage. Those hay cubes are garbage. Like everything is like really taken a beating in the last 2 years. I don't even know if these shavings are still good. I hope they are. I'll use them if I can. But I did get new ones just in case, so I'm not like in a bind. So yeah, that feed can I used to keep my feed in is garbage because it's all moldy. And so is the scoop. I don't trust it, it's moldy. So I got a new scoop. And then the last thing I got her is just some electrolytes because we're getting into summertime here and Florida's hot anyway. So I also have this small can that I put my cubes in, which I'll need to get a new one of those because there's literally, that whole thing is full of moldy cubes. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do. Oh, and I also need a new fan. I'm thinking I might be able to pull one of these fans down and use it, but I also might not, and I should have looked for them at Home Depot when I was there. But I might have to go back tomorrow anyway. And then I also want to show you, look at this. We have a duck on eggs in the very last stall. It's really cute. So she is made a nest and she's been sitting on there since I found her yesterday. So we would have never known if I hadn't been coming in here again. I really do need a fly mask, but I'm pretty partial to Kensington, so I might just try to like throw these in the wash. Maybe just the one without the, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to throw this one in the wash and see if I can wash it, because I don't know, I just like Kensington, and right now I probably can't get it right away. So that's about it. So that's what I've been doing in here. There's still a lot of work to be done. I'm definitely gonna take you guys along. I'm gonna try to get this automatic water put up, and if I do tonight, I'll include it in this video. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to film Peanut's homecoming. So I'm gonna do a couple more days of work down here. And then on Friday, I'm gonna film Peanut's homecoming, and hopefully you'll have that video on Monday. I can't even describe how excited I am to see Peanut. It's been almost 2 years, like June will be 2 years that I've seen her, and I've had her for 15 years. So, I mean, it's been a long time. She's my baby. I'm so happy she's coming back, and she's been with the most wonderful people in my absence. Besides the girl that, you know, the whole thing with that girl, but the people that took her from that girl are just amazing. She actually was at a barrel race this weekend, and I got to see her run, and she killed it. I think she came in like 3rd or 4th place in the barrel race, which is really good. Like, Peanut's 21 years old. So, you know, it's just really good. I'm very happy she's coming home. Tomorrow she gets her feet done, so she'll be ready to go when she gets here. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to put up this automatic water. Hopefully you guys can see it done. If not, it'll be tomorrow. All right, y'all. It's the next day, and I finally got this on and hooked up. So you can see it'll fill up now and turn off. And we ran all that and put new tape so it doesn't leak. And look there, stop. Oh my God, you just got sand all over me. And we got Quinn here, and we got Zelda here. Mama, she's had enough. She's already had enough. Mama, yeah, she's done. She's like, Mom, can we go back to the house and get on the couch? Stop. But you guys would keep going and going and going. Yes, ma'am. All right, so I got them down here with me, which is amazing. Like, this is kind of how I always wanted to live with them. It was my whole point. I do have them, before I explain more about what I'm doing down here, I do have them locked in here because, which is a nice little feature. Like, I don't have to worry about them leaving. I know. I don't have to worry about them leaving because they're locked in here. So during the day, like in the daylight, I don't mind. I leave this open and they can go out to the grass and use the bathroom. But at night, like there's raccoons and stuff, and I just don't want them getting into a scuffle with anybody. So like they're like ready to go. So yeah, so I finally got this done. I had to call it quits last night because I got the wrong drill bit, and it's just been like, gosh, I never want to put one of these up again. I at least know what I'm doing now. So, but it's up and it's new and it's nice. And I left my knife at the house, but I need to cut that down and hang the new one. I'm going to, I know, we're excited. They love when I film. These two love when I film. Anyway, so I'm gonna add some more sand. Listen, I'm trying to film. You're not helping. So, go, stop. So I'm gonna add some more sand, get it level with the wall, and then I am going to put some mats down. And then today, which I'm really excited about, I got a feed delivery. So here we are. I got a bale of alfalfa, which isn't the greenest, but it is green on the inside. It was on sale, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's only $17 for this bale. And then I got some 3-wire orchard. I'm gonna mix that together for her. I usually just get a bale of ONA, but since they didn't have that, I'm going to do a mixture, so of the two. Then I got some alfalfa mini cubes here, just for extra calories and nutrition. I also have Purina Strategy Healthy Edge, which is what I used to feed her. I really thought about what I was gonna feed her for quite a while. And I just decided to go back on Purina Healthy Edge because she did well on it. So why change it if it works, right? Again, I said this trash can's gotta go. It's like completely molded inside. It's gross. So I got a new one. So here's the new one here, and I'll fill it up with the grain. I'm not gonna open it today because we still have a couple more days. We still have like almost 3 full days. So tomorrow's Wednesday, and then, hey, get out of there. I don't know what's under there. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, and she'll be here Friday. So probably like at some point, maybe Friday morning or Thursday night, I'll come down here and I'll dump that together and whatever. So I got 2 days to finish this stuff. And I gotta, oh yeah, I gotta hang this bucket. Ah, it's always something. So yeah, I still gotta hang this bucket here. Yeah, I totally forgot. So I'll go ahead and hang that now since I'm kind of like already working with all the power tools. And then I gotta figure out how many mats I'm gonna need. I have plenty. And then I'll just, like I said, replace these in the aisleway. So I know, you know what, I think I used to hang the buckets here. Oh, you know what? I hung them here. I was like, oh. Okay, so I'll do that with you guys. Why not? Let's do it, Sally. So let's get this bucket here. They're so excited. Okay. So, and I keep all my supplements in here and my sand rid and all that kind of stuff anyway. My feed scoop obviously has to stay. Linament's gonna go in the tack room. The tack room's like a whole nother situation. This is gonna go in the tack room. Shoshin will go in there. My salt rock will be hung. So you know what, I guess what I'll do is I'll hang it on the other side. That's what I'll do because I have another clip for the salt rock. I forgot. I was like, how did I used to do this, Sally? Okay. Woo. So, so here we are. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. There we go, yay. So here we go. And I like these buckets because it's like just like a big opening, you know? Easy to stick their head in because like these little, so I fill it up in here and I mix it in. Do you have to? Sir, I'm trying to film and you're always getting in the way. I know. You're always the center and you too. Okay, go, 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 go. So I mix my grain and my cubes and stuff in here, and any supplements, I mix it in here, and then I just dump it with that into here. These are too small for horses to eat out of, and it frustrates them. So I like these. That's what we'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and hang the salt rock, and then I didn't bring my camera stand down here. So I'm gonna do, and then come back and film. So I have some more time before my husband gets home. So I'm gonna add some more sand and probably the mats and shavings, and we'll be done for today. And then honestly, like the only other major thing I have to do in here, and I need to go get my ladder to do it, is I gotta change out the fan. Now this fan, yeah, I need my ladder because I have to unplug it, and it's way up there. Yeah, this fan's just rusted, and it sounds like it's gonna like shoot off the wall when you turn it on. So it's pretty easy to unhang, and I'm pretty sure I got the same kind of one, so it should just hang on that little bracket there. It should be no big deal. But I need to get my ladder, and I have one in the tack room, but it's pretty sketch. You guys are so cute. So I only have them 3 down here because, like, honestly, like when I had the horses here before, like I never did this, and I can't wait. Like I cannot wait for Peanut to be here and just to hang out here every single night with the dogs. And if I'm not hanging down here, I have a big surprise, and I'll turn the camera for this. So in my next video, it's probably gonna be like Peanut's homecoming, but after that, I have a major surprise for you guys. It's actually down at the house, and it's in my backyard. So I'm doing something totally different with my backyard, and I'm so excited about it. So if I'm not hanging here with the dogs, I'm gonna be definitely hanging out in my backyard, because we're gonna make it like a total hangout spot. So we'll be able to go from the backyard down to the barn, and I'm super stoked, guys. Like this is what I always dreamed of for this channel, and I'm so glad that, you know, most of you stuck around, and we even gained some followers in the process of these horrible 2 years that we had. But anyway, I'm so glad that we're gonna continue this channel and make it everything, and I'm in heaven right now. Even though my horses aren't here, I'm still in heaven. Like this is what I've always wanted. This is like my dream. So I'm super excited. They're super excited, look. So yeah, before they interrupted me, I was saying I only have a couple of them down here because I like didn't know how this was gonna go tonight. So I just felt like all 6 of them would be overwhelming, and I would be like, instead of concentrating on the chores I have to do, I'd be worried about like, where are you? But I obviously think that like this is gonna work out, especially because I can lock them in here, and it's just amazing. Like I'm gonna bring them all down here tomorrow, and we're just gonna have a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to these chores. If I finish today, I'll come back, I'll update you. If not, we're gonna keep filming tomorrow, and the video will go up on Thursday. All right, so let's get to it. It's about 10 o'clock, and we are finishing up. It's night time, we're hanging out, we're having fun. They're getting tired. Yes, baby. Yes, yes, daddy. So I accomplished getting the mats all in here, which if you've ever moved a stall mat, good Lord, it is very heavy and awkward. But I managed to get them all in here. These stalls are a little bit bigger than a 12 by 12, just a tad bit, like not by much. I'm not too worried about this here. It is what it is. I'm just gonna cover it with shavings, and that's it. So the mats are in here. I got 1 bag of shavings. I have about like, I think 6 more to go. And I really want this fluffed up high. So yes. And I got my salt rock, and I have a little tool here to break the shavings bags open, but I got the salt rock hung. You watched me hang the bucket, the water. I still gotta cut that down. I don't have my knife, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be cutting that down and hanging the fan, which I think I might actually just be able to take that fan down and hang the other one, and then just plug it in when she gets here. Like no need to plug it in now. So yeah, so I'm going to do all of those shavings, and I'm gonna wrap it up. This will probably be the end of this little video here because I don't want to stretch them out too long. And then the next video will be Peanut coming home and enjoying her stall. So Queenie Mama, let's go ahead and get the rest of the shavings. Yes, seal. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, I'm done for the night. I am calling it quits because I'm pooped. But I did get everything done that I said besides the fan. I gotta call it quits now. It's late. It's like almost 10:30. I gotta call it quits. But let's check out everything we did. All right, so all the shavings are laid down and it looks fabulous. It smells so good. Like, I love the pine in here. But yeah, still need the fan. Still need to take that old one off. And yeah, stall mats are under. It's nice and comfy. It's perfect. I love it. Pokey loves it. Quinn loves it. Delta loves it. She don't really love it. She don't care. There is a raccoon over here. Here he is. And the dogs have been going berserk. There's a lot of them around here, which is also why I have them locked behind the fence, because I don't want them. You see them too? So yeah, they literally live under the shed, but you know, what can you do, Quinny Mama? So, all right guys, that's all for today's video. The next time you see me, Peanut's gonna be here and we're gonna film everything, and like I said, I'm stoked. So there's still a lot more work to do. So I'm gonna work in here for the next 2 days, and hopefully you guys will see an updated video. Hopefully I get a lot done, and you'll see a completely done updated video when Peanut comes home. I'll probably have that one up sometime next week. All right guys, bye. Why I still fall back to you.